here we are on Atlanta Spaceship, and at the 9 o'clock position, we have our Orange Protoss player from MVP. He's won the last game, and he's trying to put MVP just one game away. It is Tails. And his opponent at the 12 o'clock position, trying to tie things up for Team Liquid, is Rhett.
All right, so Rhett obviously getting put in now to try and turn things around for Liquid. They keep getting this sort of up and down seesaw action with the scoreboard, and they really need someone to take a couple of games rather than just the back and forth, because obviously if MVP keeps going up one at a time, they're going to reach 9 first, or they're going to reach 5 first.
Yeah.
But that's how best of 9 works. You know, you got
to get
to 5 wins. Yeah.
You got to get to 5 wins. So, yeah, we're going to see what both these guys can do here in this game. Like we mentioned before, it is a very large map, and it tends to lend itself to a little bit longer games. But, you know, we've seen that the larger the map is, the cheesier the builds can get at times. But for now, everything's just kind of starting off on a normal foot. Pylon up in the front for a Forge Fast expanse. Rhett, of course, going after probably Pool first and then into a hatch afterwards. And just want to remind everyone out there that got a couple new things we're doing at the IGNProLeague. We have our social media devices are being changed over a little bit. We're actually getting back into IGN Pro scores, updating with our nightly content for all of the games that we do, in addition to covering the major matches at our live tournaments. And Rhett actually going to take the risk and hatch first, I want to point out, because Tails has not scouted so far in the set.
And to clarify, Kevin's talking about twitter.com/IGNProScores.
That is correct.
What we used at IPL4 to update every single match in the open bracket and pool play and all that stuff. And we're using it more now for the daily broadcast as well, not just for StarCraft, but also for our League of Legends streams. We do have both of those running each and every night, essentially.
Yeah.
And IPL Shoot Mania is coming back on Monday with some lovely tournament qualifiers. And I'll be there for that. Kevin will be there for that. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
And we've got a $100,000 Shoot Mania tournament we announced alongside the League of Legends and StarCraft 2 ones at IPL 5. And we actually have qualifiers are going for that. So if you want to try your hand at maybe competing for that, share that $100,000 prize pool, you should enter in the North American qualifier through IGN.com/IPL.
Yep, there's a button on the right side that any page you visit on IGN.com/IPL, you'll see that button that says SM or Shoot Mania qualifier sign up, and just click on that. You'll see all the tournament information. There's actually a way to get free beta keys as well for Shoot Mania if you're interested in trying out. So go check that out if you're a first-person shooter fan. Obviously, Cass will be starting up on Monday, so don't miss that. That's IPL Shoot Mania on Twitch and YouTube. But right now, this game is unfolding.
And Rhett could have literally done anything he wanted, because Tails hasn't scouted a lick. He decided to go for that little more greedy Nexus first himself. So Rhett could have put down like 4 bases and then put down his pool afterwards. Of course, that would have been too risky to even attempt, but, you know, it could have happened.
He could still.
Yeah.
Tails doesn't even care. He's got his build. He's got to focus.
He has taken, of course, hatch first before the pool came up, so that's been kind of the major difference so far, but otherwise everything's looking pretty normal.
I haven't seen a lack of scouting this fine since Dignitas show in, you know, Delta Quadrant.
Show now.
Well, like I'm saying since Dignitas Dignitas show on
who unfortunately was
Delta Quadrant days.
No show at DreamHack. So
well, his flight was oversold, and
that's
Rhett.
I don't know
both of them.
Oh, it was shows as well. We knew show wasn't there, but I didn't find out the reason for him.
Yep,
so.
I saw some tweets. Rhett and show were basically just buddying up and being mad at airports.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's really unfortunate, man. Especially a high caliber tournament like that obviously changes quite a lot of the results, especially with multiple group stages and stuff like that. So too bad for those guys.
Well, Tails decided to go for +1 before Warp Gate research and is waiting on 2 more gas. So likely we're going to see a lot of gateways out of him here in just a second. Robotics facility is pretty cheap to get into with gas as well. But look at that. I mean, 700 some odd resources sold up or saved up at the moment. Okay, how many gateways is he going to add? I'm going to say 7 more. We'll find out though. Let's see. So far that's 5. That's 6. Come on. Yeah.
8 gates. That's why, you know, Tails doesn't need to scout. He just has to build killing units and see how it goes. Obviously, this is going to be a pretty highly tuned build. The scouting information, complete lack of scouting information, is kind of a giveaway that he doesn't care what Rhett's doing. This is meant to kill basically anything that it's up against. So it is going to come down a lot to control. Obviously, Rhett, his scouting information is going to be a big determinant of how well he does here. He does have an Overlord kind of sneaking in to the natural right now, but I don't think he's actually got a view of the many, many gateways inside the main.
Nope. No vision whatsoever.
So this could be rough.
Yes, it could, and he wants to check on the gas. So he actually does kind of have an idea of what's going on. Oh, now he certainly does.
Yeah.
He sees 2 pylons, and he knows there's no second and third gas taken up. So I would imagine it's going to be nothing but attack units from here on out for Rhett. If he throws down any more drones, that would actually be really, really bad for him.
Did you see the Zealots crowding in that probe to keep the surface area away from the Zerglings? That was cute, but now he is actually moving forward. He's already got a very large force. 14 roaches about to come out for Rhett, but this could be a lot of damage before those actually come out. Obviously, they're going to be coming out staggered from 2 different places, 3 different places, excuse me, with that different hatchery down in the 3rd. So all these drones are just biting the dust right now, waiting for these roaches to come out. Tails does have 8 gateways to work on, and he's using all of them to warp in Zealots right now.
Yeah, this is absolutely do or die for both players, though. I mean, Rhett holds or he's done. Tails kills economy or he is done. So we'll see if Rhett can hold on here. He has been able to deal with a lot of the Zealots, but he didn't really shift back the hurt Zealots to the back there. But if he can take out both of these forward pylons, it would be really, really nice for him. But Tails is going to be able to warp in 8 Zealots in the meantime, and Rhett is going to lose a lot if he just tries to focus down the pylon, but he gets it. So this is the last round of units for a while. Rhett has to hold specifically against these units.
Oh, this is, wow, that's actually massive. 12 Lings are coming out, but again, that's from across 3 different hatcheries, so they're going to be streaming in kind of at different intervals. These Zealots are quite strong with +1 weapons already, just carving through these drones. Only a couple of roaches actually still standing. The Stalkers, if they just get up there and finish off those roaches, that's going to be a huge benefit to him. More drones being pulled off of the main mineral line now, and the Stalkers just leisurely walk through the mineral line, you know, pick off a drone here and there. Zealots actually doing their best to try and finish off these roaches. You can see the Zealots going down, but there are Warpins all the way back at Tails base walking their way across right now.
Yeah, that's right. And this is not looking good for Rhett at all. He hasn't been able to fend these off. He's got a couple more units coming in, but he's down to just 38 supply, and it looks like the huge 8-gate for Tails is going to be successful.
Tails angry, Tails smash. The last 2 games, both just super aggressive. I do like this playstyle. There's the GG from Rhett.
Whew. And so, yeah, Liquid down to their last player now. It's 4-2 in favor of MVP, and apparently Tails